Hello. It's Lotte J here, and I am back on the Hearthstone YouTube channel after a 2 week hiatus. Wow. Oh no, we played last week, didn't we? We did play last Wednesday. A week. I don't know. It's there's a lot going on at the moment. There is a lot going on. So, bit of background for those. The Hearthstone channel is kind of going a little slow at the moment, mainly because I'm changing a lot in my personal life. So I am slowly but surely prepping to having to go back to work. I've had enough time off that I really need to start making some money again. So in preparation for that, I've been doing a lot of variety on my variety channel. So I've been trying to get some stuff out of my system. It's like, oh, I've always wanted to play this or kind of thing. And I've always wanted to put some effort into a couple of different games. So we're doing that on the variety channel. We recently we're most of the way through a series at the moment. And let's just fix up my windows. Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator. And I'm absolutely loving it, but we're pretty much almost done on that one. You're basically running a video store from the 90s. It's a great nostalgia hit. It recently came out last week, and we've almost completed everything. We're max level now, and we're just trying to buy out the last of the shop spaces and all that, and I'll probably finish that off next week. Also, there's been a few games on my Steam list that have come up that I've been really wanting to play. Tomorrow on the variety channel, we're going to be checking out Timberborn. Came out last month. I wanted to play it then. Again, a lot going on, so I'm just kind of, to make room, I'm pulling back on the Hearthstone stuff. It's no secret that Standard hasn't been my go-to game mode for probably at least 6 months now. I'm loving Battlegrounds, but Battlegrounds is an interesting spot for me. I'm at 6,000. I'm at the last safe floor, and I'm just having fun. Like, I play most nights, but I just don't stream it because I'm not trying to be competitive. I'm just kind of hopping on, doing a few dailies, trying to build some insane boards, and then calling it a night. So I'm still playing Hearthstone. It's not like the game is disappearing. I'm keeping on my dailies, but this is always, like, I've been playing Hearthstone since Old Gods, and I go through phases every now and then where I just need to step back a little bit, and normally when I do that, I just go, okay, keep my economy running, play when I feel like it, but then just take a break. And look, I enjoy Tavern Brawl, so we're still doing the Tavern Brawl, and I don't see them going away unless I'm working on a Thursday, which is a possibility. But as I said, I'm not starting work tomorrow, but I've had enough time off. I've got a lot of what I needed out of my system, and now I need to start stabilizing again. Hopefully I'll find just some part-time work and I can keep the hobby going. But I want to kind of just experiment for the next couple of months. So this channel will be probably a little slow, depending on what's going on. Cataclysm hasn't hit with me as of yet, but I haven't played a lot of Standard. In fact, I've probably been avoiding it a bit. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's just a bit of info about what I'm doing at the moment. Like, we've started playing Pokemon Go on stream on a secondary account because I'm streaming from my mobile. That's been fun. I've really kind of enjoyed that, and it's actually getting a reasonable amount of interest. We're waiting for a raid weekend where I can host raids and just get people from around the world to come join me and see what a stream like that would happen. Is like, we don't have one this month, probably next month, I'm hoping. I haven't actually done the research on that, but yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Do I even have that saved at the moment? No, that's interesting. Let me save at the moment. No, that's interesting. Nazi or J_mobile. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this. Like I said, because it's from the mobile, the quality is so different. That's why it exists on a secondary channel. Mute myself. And I can't do scenes and all that just because I'm literally capturing from my mobile. I take two phones out. I've got my studio phone and my personal phone, and we kind of go out catching and raiding. And we've also started doing Battle League from home. But yeah, that's been one of the things that's taken up a bit of my time. As I said, we've been playing a lot of sim games and kind of town builders, I guess. What would you call the 2-point series, like 2-point hospital, 2-point museum? It's more of a kind of management sim, I guess. Maybe they're just kind of nice vibe games that you kind of grind out. Not overly difficult, but just a lot of fun. Another game I picked up, which has been on and off my agenda for so long, is I'm going to start checking out No Man's Sky. I know it's almost 10 years old now, but every time I find one of my one of the people I follow is playing it, I always seem to gravitate into their streams for a little bit. I was watching Captain Falcor play the other day. He's a Sea of Thieves streamer normally. It was about a month ago, and like watching him play and all the things that have changed since launch, I'm just like, oh, I really want to dive into that world. I know it's going to be a big endeavor, but that is on my agenda. Sea of Thieves has had new expansion. God, there's just so much going on. But yeah, I'm just having to back up on the Hearthstone stuff. As I said, don't really have much apart from these weekly Tavern Brawls that are kind of content driven. Like, as I said, I'm playing Battlegrounds, but I'm just having fun. I'm doing my dailies, but that's not really like who really is going to like people come in and chat with me, but like yeah, who's going to want to come in and watch me do dailies and weeklies when I'm not trying to be competitive? It's a bit meh. But anyway, we are here for Tavern Brawl, aren't we? I'm kind of ranting it. Actually, before we even get onto that note, let's have a look at the news, because I am not been keeping up. Is it going to make me sad? We have 9 articles in the last week. What do we got? So there's going to be a new... Oh, so we've got an event running at the moment. That is over here. I've been, as I said, doing my dailies, keeping up on it. I've got a few there for the weeklies. Okay, we know about that. That's the same article? I know, so that's one coming up. Let's bookmark those. Welcome back to Hearthstone, a returning players guide. Okay, so Hearthstone actually taken off again. Has Cataclysm done what Blizzard wanted it to do? I haven't been looking at the numbers. Shop update, we'll have a look at that. I haven't even brought the Tavern Pass. I'm spending all the money on these new games we're playing on the Variety channel, really, to be honest. I've only got so much of a budget I can spend. Blizzard now has known issues with Galaxy S26s. Well, my iPhone, so that doesn't concern me, but we'll have a look. So I did see this and get this. So there's a free pack in the store, in the web store, I believe. Hang on. Get a free golden pack and epic cards in this week's Hearthstone freebies. This is the article. Ooh, we'll have a look at that. Maybe that's something different. Maybe that's something different. We have had a store update. Oh, okay, free cards. Let's not say no. What do we get? What do we get? A priest. Did I just get 2 priests? I haven't been getting rid of my new tags, no. Wonder what we got. Decided the priest. Maybe we got 2 copies. Maybe we got 2 copies. Maybe could have got the shadow card there. Like, I made enough gold last season that we're not missing much. Cataclysm, like, that's not a lot. And we got the dust. There's no issue. Got all the epics. I've got all the commons, got all the rares. It's just the epics and legendaries, and we can craft anything we need. Play any deck we need. I'm just not there. Okay, so that's interesting. That was in the store. Grab it while you can. I think it's only for the week. What else have we got? Multi-type wild decks. Double decker. We're not playing wild. Construction balance changes coming in April 2nd. Druid in focus. Fair enough. Get a free golden catchment pack. This week's freebie. Okay. So they're trying to get us to interact with their socials more because like this stuff's getting advertised that way. Rather than really straightforward in game, which is kind of annoying. There was something I got off the web store as well. I doubt it's there anymore because I've claimed it. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's no longer there. Yeah, at the Hearthstone web store, I was able to get a free. It might have been a golden pack. I'm not sure. Oh no, there it is. There was this as well. This is meant to be going for 3 weeks, so we get another one every every week in the web store. So you just go into the web store and claim that. So there's resources still to get. That's cool. That is cool. So Blizzard has announced some changes coming in April 2nd. The specific mentioned the Imbue Druid. Spring has arrived, and while we're watching things grow, Imbue Druid might be growing a little too well. More updates to come April 2nd. So they're not going to do it on April 1st. And alright, comment section. There's my head in. There's announced known issues with Hearthstone Cataclysm, Galaxy S26 missing cards and more. With the latest patch of Hearthstone, so overlay cards do not visually show the locked crystals on mana tray on mobile. Ooh. That's interesting. Disconnections from Samsung S26s. We're currently working on a fix to address disconnect issues. Okay, collection. Raptor Herald is missing from the core set. What's this? Tutorial mitigation to help reduce the frequency of disconnects. Where you recommend using a lot. Oh, so it's a frame rate processing issue somewhere along the lines. Demon Hunter Malfurion is using incorrect art. Level 100 rewards cannot be claimed. How do they even know that's possible at this stage? Like, are people grinding that hard? Bimbo Thogan can target the same card more than once. That's interesting. Yeah, interesting. Okay. And yeah, so look at the shop. We'll just wander through that now ourselves, actually, but yeah, I'm just in a weird spot with Hearthstone. It's not that I'm in a weird spot with Hearthstone. Well, maybe I am. It's hard to explain. Like, I enjoy it still, but I just got so much more I want to do. So we're playing Timberborn tomorrow. I actually want to try to fit in some No Man's Sky today, but I don't know how and if I'm going to capture it is the two kind of questions I'm asking myself on a 9-year-old game. Let's open these. Let's have a look in the shop. Oh, an epic. And then we'll get into the Tavern Brawl. Okay. Another epic. We're getting there on the epics. I never mind spending dust on legendaries. And occasionally I'll spend on epics, but I'll never spend dust on anything else. Okay. I don't need Canva open anymore. I realized my thumbnail for YouTube was wrong, so I quickly changed it just before we went live. Okay, so we normally have this Google Doc. Let's bring it up. I like it on the left side as we work through this. So this week's Tavern Brawl is let's go to the shop. I'm getting all over the place. Normally day one I spend all my gold and then I slowly start building it back up. That's my current strat. Okay, anyway. Tavern Brawl time. Let's focus brain. So we have encounter at the Crossroads. here it is here. Encounter at Crossroads, pick a class, let's see what your deck is this time. So let's work through this as a team. We have this as a reference point. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th time we've had this Tavern Brawl. This is the 9th time. Now we actually haven't had it for almost half the length of Tavern Brawl. We were on Tavern Brawl 563. The last time we saw it was 233. So that's a good few years ago, 2019. Wow, that is a while ago. So that is the intro text. We just read it out loud, so we'll just sneak that out so we don't have to type it out ourselves. And the gimmick is that this is the OG randomized brawl, where the only certainty you or your opponent have is the class you choose and the hero power that is associated with it. The entire deck is randomized cards. Okay, so this isn't telling us if it's standard or wild at the moment. I might even just copy. Okay, so we just got to work out if it's standard or wild. We're not going to have to worry about keeping decks. That was from a previous tab brawl. We have the wiki. I pulled that up as well. Encountered Crossroads, originally debuted on July 15th, 2015. There is a schedule. We can go back and find out exactly, but it doesn't really matter. This brawl seems to be inspired with the later Art Clash at the Crossroads. Very similar design, but with the addition of a second class. Here's the history of it. So they changed it in Tavern Brawl 92 to feature Angoro pack reward. Party Crusher boss. Called Encounter at the Crossroad, Encounter at the Crossbone. Wow. Like hero selection is also randomized. There's always a DK hero card in the deck. The Frozen. Okay, so that was a special event for the original Frozen Throne expansion. Okay. And this one, which will end on April 1st. Good luck keeping up with the news on that day. Okay, so, maybe I needed to finish going through that. There was more stuff. Wild by looks. We'll put wild question mark. We'll confirm it though. Be pretty easy to confirm. Changes, overview, this brawl sees players can Party Crusher variant. Strategy, a random assortment of cards. Likewise, without access to your deck, you can't plan for aggro control strategies. This makes the warrior difficult. So we just need a consistent class. Probably DK is probably the best, just because it has a slightly smaller card pool and less gimmick cards available. But even though it's DK starting to get a bit old, so I guess we'll give it a go. Let's drop this back over there. Not much to look at. We just go choose. Do I have any classes I need to play or any kind of challenges we need to do? Have a look. No, we're up to date on the dailies. Let's try DK first. Let's see how that feels. DK was good in the first 2 years that it was out because it had so little card pool that it was so much more consistent. Now it's been out for a while. It's lost that sheen, but it's still probably got half the cards to draw from. Now when it says randomized, I don't know if that means just anything, and it could just mean anything. What is this? Crocodile and Ogre? Oh my. Oh my. It does look like just class and oh, we can imbue. Do we want to imbue? We'll just play that for tempo. See if they. I don't think they trade. It doesn't feel like a good trade. We can just weapon. Okay. Well, that makes sense, I guess. What is this? Oh, it's minions with. Definitely not going to say no then. Oh yeah, I forgot that was the imbue for DK. That sucks for us. We're not guaranteed the okay, the imbue was a bad idea. What are we meant to do here? Yeah, I think we're just screwed. Yeah, the imbue screws us a little bit because we can't just ping off these one health guys that we got stuck with. Oh yeah, we don't stand a chance here. Like when you were getting Crocolists against no. Random. Let's go again. We give them a go again. Do we do hunt? Oh, all of them are going to be bad, aren't they? Maybe we give shaman a go. We don't need 3 or 2 3-cost cards. I figure this one maybe. At the end of the turn, do one. Load 2 boards, so it's load. How are we go for mirror matches and watch the mirror have just better cards than us? We need to get on the board. We can't. The taunt was probably a better play, but don't kill it, we drop it. With a heal, depends on when they trade. I think it's this. I've been becoming very. I've been watching Shady a lot, and I've been trying to click everywhere. A lot of Battlegrounds players just click everywhere. Oh, that's annoying. Not a plan there, but taunt. I can still trade in here. Oh, freaking 3 6-cost cards. This is rough. I expect him to whelp. We don't get the bonus off that, unfortunately. Okay. They're going to leave it up. I didn't hit the right one. Oh, that sucks. That's after I attack. I've already attacked. Maybe we can buy some time. Just so greedy. I was hoping to get the evolve one, and we still may if they don't kill it. But they're gonna try hard here. That sucks. Deal 2 to all enemies. Save us? No. Both players draw a card. If you're the dragon, summon it. Discover a 5 cost. Spells cost 5 or more. There's literally nothing we can do here. We're dead. Ah, screw you, RNG. I feel Druid's going to be too much one way or another. You're either going to get aggro cards or 2 big cards to play. Kind of feel Priest is the same, but let's try Priest. Yeah, this video is just going to be like an hour long, I think, and that's with me ranting for the first 10 minutes. Then I'm going to go have lunch, and then I'll probably come back and do some No Man's Sky or something. I really want to play that. Yeah, again, that's why I could get something that's either way too high cost or way too low, and at least we're not a mirror match. Look at these cards. We've got Entomb. We're up against aggro. Okay. Imbue hero power's not bad here. Hey, thank you for following.
Merlin D121 just followed.
I didn't want to play that then, but what else could we do? We like play, swap the top cards of both our decks with red RNG. Probably giving them the win card and us not. Ooh. Why are we invoking? We can't leave that up. Oh, it's ours now. I'd like to invoke to... Or not invoke, yeah, I'd like to evoke. Which... yeah, whatever that is the second time. Imbue. Because we have an invoke card on the board. Hey. And then you've... I'm good, thank you. It's bigger than most. They got the prime. We can't keep taking their cards and taking damage. I wonder what cards we've wrecked because of that inner fire. So some are just like high attack and we just low health, and we'll probably just nerf the absolute hell out of them. Probably trade on one of the 4 attacks and the weapon. Or even, yeah, the wolf and the weapon, I guess. You've got the commanding lead at the moment. Like, unless we can stabilize this turn and we don't have the cards for it at the moment, we're dead next. Well, if we don't give them more minions, especially not what are we meant to do here? Entomb doesn't save us. We've got no taunt. I'm not enjoying this. Paladin. But we can play the same class 20 times. It's just RNG. We'll get our win and then I'm done, I think. Like this game 2 games ago, we needed to do something because we had nothing we could play. And so we were playing our removal, but we were playing it too early. We weren't getting the full effect of it. I guess we go for the egg and this early on. Going second also isn't great. Get rid of you, you're just too expensive. Well, this is my hand that's buffing. That's a shit weapon. If we can stick it. Okay. There's a couple of 2 options. What's better here? Stats on our current minion or play the 0 attack minion, keeping that in reserve? Can we risk them having secrets? I feel not. Would have rather played on this, which makes it aggressive, but corruption. It was auras before auras were a thing. Yeah. 2/2 or just give this attack and hope that we can keep it alive for a turn, but they trade in hero power. Beast Dragon, Elemental, and Murloc for 6 mana. Maybe. How am I meant to counter any of this? Yeah, we kill the 6/3 and do nothing else next turn, I guess. Well, it was 6/3. Well, they would have 6/3 on it if we let it up, just left it up. Well, this is terrible. I'm going to weapon stat. That's not. I don't think we play Lintron, I think we play this. Can we gain its stats? We... well, that's not great now, is it? It would be good to have the aura out, but well, that sucks. Ah. Has RNG blessed us this time? What the absolute F? Wow. I want to do that one personally. If that hit anything else, I was dead then. Anything else. It was like a 20% chance I survived that. Ugh. Ooh, legendary. That's cool. I like that. Doesn't mean it's any good, but I like it. Always reroll. Oh, why am I clicking on Battlegrounds? Habit. Mage wasn't okay, bad from their perspective. Let's have another look. Yeah, this is just one of those one and done tavern brawls. If you're having trouble with it, reach out to a friend and ask them to do a 1v1 and then you can knock it out super easy. It can be reached on my Discord if you do want to try to do it that way, but it's just timing then. I'm not in a position to drop everything at any given point, so but hit me up if you are interested through my Discord. I'll post it in the Twitch side of things. It's in the description on YouTube. I almost just said Yahoo. What is wrong with my brain there? Not an aura. Well, if we go to fatigue, and I've got no more cards, and I can kill this off. Audio amplifier is good for them. We don't have a 3, so it might be hero power and trade here. Definitely hero power and trade here. It's too slow without some kind of hero power buff, but we'll try. We'll play that next turn. A grizzly. That is a grizzly. I reckon we've got a good high powered spell we can lean into. That's an expensive draw. Oh, really? What's this draw 1 cost now? That would have been absolutely perfect. One turn too early. Oh, still so annoyed with that. That would have been so much value. We may have to play this next turn because we've got nothing else. Do they stay on the board? What is this RNG? Really, game? Go to hell. That hit on the other side, it would have wiped the enemy. We can't clear, it's not enough. Never have been enough. Next fire spell discount. What fire spell? We're dead. There is nothing we can do there. Well, I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. RNG Fest. Good luck. We're about to get hit by Twitch ads, so let's try to do this within a minute. If you're interested in anywhere you can find me, I am not doing a lot of Hearthstone at the moment, but I am doing a lot of other stuff online. I have a link tree here. It's everywhere you can find me. I posted it before, but here is a link to it again for the Twitch people. This is also being multi-streamed to YouTube. Basically, the rules are my OBS is set up that if I go live under any circumstances, it goes to my Twitch from my studio, of course, goes to the Twitch channel, and if I'm multi-streaming to another channel. Outside of that, I do have a mobile phone Twitch account for when I'm playing Pokemon Go out in the wild. It's a different experience, hence why it's a separate channel, but it is there as well. I've been doing a lot of variety lately. I'm trying to establish this channel. It's always been my goal to eventually have this channel up and running, and I'm pushing hard into that at the moment. We have a Discord server if you want to reach out to me. Which definitely wasn't done in a minute. My socials and also everywhere else you can find me. Thank you for all those that stop by, past, present, future. I've had enough of this Tavern Brawl, and until next time, good luck and have fun.